I mean, on a more serious note, Rita and Caroline, what I spotted over the last couple of days was the Italian leader, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, not only hosting JD Vance there in Italy, but also she first before that was at the White House talking to Donald Trump, getting good trade deals for Italy, obviously improving relationships between those two nations, closing those bonds. Have a listen to the White House.
The goal for me is to make the West great again. Okay? And I think we can do it together.
We can.
Make the West great again, Rita.
Nice.
This is what they're focusing on while we're making Vegemite great again.
Yes, I'm sure selling maybe, 1 or 2 jars of Vegemite in Canada. A jar lasts how long? It is comical, but it's not, because here we have a leader, one of the most, if not the most popular leader in Europe right now, Giorgia Meloni. You think the European media isn't as unhinged about Trump as our media is? They are, but she's not backing down. She's done the work. She's articulated those same positions that the Trump administration has about protecting Western values, about identifying what the real enemies are, and doing something about illegal immigration, doing something about preserving your country's culture and living standards. And she is not shy, unlike our politicians, in saying we're going to make the West great again. She's not worried about, oh, no, what if they make Trump comparisons? What if they malign me as some sort of, mini Trump? No, because she's done the work. I think our politicians on the Conservative side are just not bold enough. They're not clear enough in articulating what makes them different from Labor. And that's why they're so terrified when the media or the left make these Trump comparisons. They think, well, this is it. We're going to lose the election if the people see us as Trump-like.
It just drives me nuts how stupid the entire approach of the Liberal Party, the coalition, has been during this election. Don't say we didn't warn you on this show for years. They should have picked up from The Voice. They should have embraced Trump. They should have been there like leaders, genuine leaders like Meloni. What a great thing to say. Let's make the West great again. Can you think of a greater thing to be saying and aspiring for your nation, Italy, the heart of the Renaissance, so much tradition and wealth there of Western civilization, to be embracing the concept of saying, let's make the West great again? Our political leaders in the coalition on the so-called right, hardly, are spooked by the words "Make Australia Great Again."
They're spooked by
How did that become taboo to want your country to be great?
Insane.
Or indeed Western civilization? How did it become taboo to want that?
Because they listened to the left. They listened to the ABC, Rita.
They let them set the agenda.